Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Manoj Chaudhary and I teach mathematics to high school students from last 15 years. I hope all of you are watching my basics videos on basics of trigonometry. If you newly joined this YouTube channel, please subscribe and please watch my previous videos on basics of trigonometry. That will help you in finding solutions of trigonometric equation, which is a topic of discussion. So, what are the equations? We already know the algebraic equations, right? Like x plus y equal to 1. So, this is algebraic equation. We can say if x is 1, y is 0, obviously answer is 1. Or we say x is half plus y is half, answer is also 1. So, these are the solutions of this equation. Already we know what are the algebraic equations and its solution. Now, somewhere they are introducing the trigonometry in it. See, it's not about the solution of equation. It is about solution of trigonometric equations. Means somewhere you have to face all our 6 friends, sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec in the form of equations. Like say sine x plus cos x, let's say it is equal to 1. Now if sine x plus cos x equal to 1, this is almost like a algebraic equation, but please note there are 2 friends that we already know from the trigonometry, that is sine and cos involved here. So means this is an equation but trigonometric ratios are involved in it. That's why we say these are trigonometric equations. So now if sine x plus cos x is 1, then you can easily find one of its solution. If you consider x as a 90 degree, right? So let's consider x as 90 degree. So what is sine 90 value? 1. What is cos 90 value? 0, which is equal to RHS. Means 90 degree is the solution of this trigonometric equation. There might be another solutions, but we say in general, what is the meaning of solution of trigonometric equation? It is a value of x, or we say angle, which satisfies that trigonometric equation, right? For example here, if 1 and 0 satisfies this equation, then this 1 and 0 is said to be solution of this algebraic equation. On the same ground, if x is 90, which is the angle in trigonometry, sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, that leads to 1 plus 0 equal to 1, which is equal to RHS. So we say x equal to 90 degree is the solution of this trigonometric equation. So friends, try to understand. Here you have to face, in this particular article or in this chapter, we have to face solutions of trigonometric equations. So here there are 2 types of solutions for the trigonometric equations. First, which is called principal solution, and second, general solution. So what are the principal solutions? Solutions which lies in one rotation. Right? So solutions which lies in one rotation. One rotation means 0, 90, 180, 270 and 360. Means all the solutions which lies in 0 to 360 are called principal solution. 0 to 360, 360 in radian we say 0 to 2 pi. So principal solutions means all the values or all the angles or x which satisfies the equation, but they must lie in one rotation. Means between 0 to 360, or in radian we say 0 to 2 pi. So in simple words, principal solution means all the solutions which lies in one complete rotation. But what about general solution? See, if there is a trigonometric equation, how many solutions are possible? See, try to understand. In one rotation, there might be few solutions. In second rotation, there might be few solutions. In third rotation, you will get more solution. Then tell me how many number of solutions are possible. See, if you rotate again and again and again, you will find infinite number of solutions. Means there are infinite solutions possible for trigonometric equations, right? So means general solution we cannot express in the form of values. If there are infinite number of solutions, then that must be generalized in the form of formula. So in case of general solution, you have to write the solution in the form of standard result or in the form of formulae, which is the latter part of this chapter, but we will focus here only on principal solutions. So friends, so let's discuss how to find principal solutions for our trigonometric ratios. So let me revise you once again. What is a principal solution? A solution which lies in 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi. See, understand? 0 to 2 pi means one complete rotation. So solution which lies in one complete rotation is called principal solutions. See, to understand principal solutions, or you must revise how to solve allied angles, and you must know values of trigonometric ratios. So please try to understand, friends. There are two basic requirements to find principal solutions. First basic requirement is how to find values of trigonometric ratios, and second requirement is how to solve allied angles. And if you refer my previous videos on basics of trigonometry, please refer the video number 2, video number 3, where you will find these basic things, values of trigonometric ratio, and in video number 3 you will find how to solve allied angles. Please, it's my request, refer that 2 videos to completely understand this principal solution. See, understand this, there are 4 quadrants. In 0 to 90, it's a first quadrant. 90 to 180, it's a second quadrant. 180 to 270, it's a third quadrant. And 270 to 360, it's a fourth quadrant. And as we already know, in first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant, sine and its reciprocal cosec is positive. In third quadrant, tan and its reciprocal cot is positive. While in fourth quadrant, cos and its reciprocal sec is positive, that we already studied in allied angle video, right? Now we have to take a help of allied angle to find principal solution. Let me explain you with one example. Let's say sin x is half, or sin theta is half. We can say sin theta is half, or we can say sin x is half, and I want principal solution for this trigonometric ratio. Now friends, tell me, sin is positive or negative here? If you observe this value, sin is positive. Now please find out in which quadrant sin is positive. See, here all the trigonometric ratios are positive, means sin is positive. So this is important for us. And sin is positive in second quadrant. This is important for us. So first and second quadrant are important to find the principal solution of this. Why not third and fourth quadrant? In third quadrant, sin is negative. In fourth quadrant, sin is negative. And here, my friends, sin is positive. So if sin is positive, then 100% principal solution somewhere lies in first quadrant and second quadrant. So it's very clear, our one of the answer lies in first quadrant and the second solution lies in second quadrant. Are you understanding this simple thing? So means one solution lies in first quadrant and second solution lies in second quadrant. The reason is sin is positive in first and second quadrant. Now understand first quadrant. See, anyone can judge value from the first quadrant, because we all know values between 0 to 90, like 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. We all know the values of trigonometric ratios for it. So now you tell me which angle gives you half for the sine. And as we already know, sine of 30 degrees 1 by 2. Is it correct? Then this ultimately, if sine x is 1 by 2, first solution is sine 30 is 1 by 2, means the value of x is 30 degree. This is the first solution, and obviously this first solution lies in first quadrant. Then let's find the second solution which lies in second quadrant. How to find that solution? See, understand. Now the second quadrant means between pi by 2 to pi, and here comes the concept of allied angle. Now how to enter into the second quadrant? There are two ways you can enter into the second quadrant using the allied angle: 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. See, you have two options: 90 plus theta, or the second option is pi minus theta. Please refer allied angle video, then only you will understand this, because these two are the allied angles. So there are two ways in which you can enter into the second quadrant: 90 plus theta or 180 minus theta. Then which one we have to use? Because we have to enter into the second quadrant. Our solution lies in second quadrant and we want to enter into the second quadrant. There are two possibilities to enter into the second quadrant: 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. And my friends, I am neglecting this possibility and considering this one. Reason lies in allied angle video. See, for the 90, trigonometric ratio changes. Sine becomes cos. But for the 180, there is no change in trigonometric ratio, and we want to study sine. We don't want to change it into cos. That's why I am neglecting this entry into the second quadrant using 90 plus theta, because 90 changes the trigonometric ratio and I don't want to change this trigonometric ratio. So let's neglect this one, and I am considering this pi minus theta case. So which pi minus theta means second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine is positive and our value of sine is also positive. Now how to solve this allied angle case? See, pi means 180. Pi means 180 degree. And what is theta? So I say theta is the basic angle for that value in first quadrant. So what is theta actually? Theta is the fundamental or the basic angle or the angle in the first quadrant for that value. So you tell me, for half, angle from the first quadrant we already know is 30 degree. So please substitute theta as 30 degree. So are you getting what is theta? So in simple word, I usually say theta is fundamental angle or basic angle from the first quadrant for that value, irrespective of positive or negative. So this is angle from the first quadrant for this value. So sine 30 is 1 by 2 means that basic angle is 30. So friends, tell me what is 180 minus 30 then. So 180 minus 30 is 150 degree. So here we got the second solution. Definitely for x equal to 150 degree, you will get solution half. So there are two solutions: 30 degree which lies in first quadrant and 150 degree which lies in second quadrant. Now let's consider one more example: sin x equal to minus half. Please note down, we are finding a principal solution which lies in first quadrant. See, here the sine value is negative. Now you tell me where the sine is negative. Sine is positive in first quadrant. It is positive in second quadrant. Please observe, sine is negative here. Sine is negative in third and fourth quadrant. Correct? Means one solution lies in third quadrant and another solution lies in fourth quadrant. So it's a simple concept. See, because sine is positive in these two quadrants, while it is negative in third and fourth quadrant, means since the value of sine is negative and negative value of sine lies in third and fourth quadrant, means one of the principal solution lies in third quadrant and another one lies in fourth quadrant. The real question is how to enter into the third quadrant. There are two possibilities. See, either pi plus theta or 3 pi by 2 minus theta. Correct? So pi plus theta and 3 pi by 2 minus theta. Please neglect this possibility because 3 pi by 2 changes the trigonometric ratio and we don't want to change the trigonometric ratio. So I am selecting this possibility to enter into the third quadrant. pi plus theta. So one of the solution lies in third quadrant, pi plus theta. How to enter into the fourth quadrant? See, there are two possibilities again. So to enter into the fourth quadrant, there are two possibilities. One, 3 pi by 2 plus theta and 2 pi minus theta. See, 3 pi by 2 plus theta and 2 pi minus theta. Out of which, neglect this possibility because 3 pi by 2 changes the trigonometric ratio. Let's select 2 pi minus theta. 2 pi minus theta because 2 pi never changes the trigonometric ratio. So, one important conclusion. While finding principal solutions, only take help of pi and 2 pi to enter into the respective quadrant. So, only take help of pi and 2 pi because for pi and 2 pi, no trigonometric ratio changes. So, to enter into any one of this quadrant, please select only pi and 2 pi. Okay, tell me, how to enter into the second quadrant? Pi minus theta. How to enter into the third quadrant? Pi plus theta. How to enter into the fourth quadrant? 2 pi minus theta. Right? And first quadrant we know the values. So it's a very simple, use only pi and 2 pi to find principal solution. Okay, then get back to the point. One solution lies in third quadrant, next solution lies in fourth quadrant. But what is theta? Theta is the basic angle for this value from the first quadrant. Try to understand what is theta. Theta is angle from first quadrant in simple language. Not exact, but in simple language, theta is angle from the first quadrant in simple. Now tell me, irrespective of this minus half, for which angle sine gives you half? 30 degree. With sine 30 is 1 by 2. So friend, this basic angle is 30 degree for this value from the first quadrant. Right? So please substitute this basic angle here. So pi means 180 and this fundamental basic angle in first quadrant is 30 degree for this value. So 180 plus 30, how much it is? Is it 210 degree? So this is the first solution, 210 degree, and understand this lies in third quadrant obviously. So this is the first solution of this equation. The second solution, see 2 pi, pi means 180, 1 into 2 means 360 degree minus 2 pi means 360 and theta is the basic angle which is a 30 degree. So 360 minus 30, how much it is? 330 degree. So right, so this is the second solution from the fourth quadrant. So let's study these two examples. One is cos is positive and here the cos is negative. Let's study these two simultaneously to understand this concept of principal solution easily. See, if cos is positive, then in which quadrant cos is positive? See, cos is positive in first quadrant and in fourth quadrant. Means if cos is positive, then one of the solution lies in first quadrant and the next solution lies in fourth quadrant. Cos is positive in first quadrant and in fourth quadrant. What about cos negative? If cos is negative, then solution lies in second quadrant and third quadrant in which cos is negative. So here the solution lies in second quadrant and third quadrant. See, understand, it depends on whether the value is positive or negative. If cos is positive, solution lies in first and fourth quadrant. If cos is negative, then solution lies in second and third quadrant. Now, as far as first quadrant is concerned, everyone knows the values from the first quadrant between 0 to 90. So, you know that cos of 30 degree is root 3 by 2. We know cos of 30 degree is root 3 by 2, means first solution is 30 degree. Now, solution which lies in fourth quadrant. Tell me how to enter into the fourth quadrant. Enter into fourth quadrant by 2 pi minus theta. To enter into the fourth quadrant, please select allied angle 2 pi minus theta. Right? and 2 pi means 360. And what I told you about theta, fundamental or basic angle from the first quadrant for that value. For this value, angle in first quadrant is 30 degree, means 360 minus 30. So here we got 330 degree, which is the second solution from this fourth quadrant. So right, so here we got two solutions for this equation. Now what about the second example? Cos is negative. Cos is negative in second and third quadrant, means one solution lies in second quadrant and next solution lies in third quadrant. Then how to enter into the second quadrant? Very simple. Allied angle pi minus theta. Enter into the second quadrant using pi minus theta. How to enter into the third quadrant? Quite simple. Pi plus theta. And again, friend, I am asking you, what is theta? Theta is basic angle for this value from the first quadrant. For root 3 by 2, cos is 30 degree. So pi means 180 and theta means 30 degree. How much it is? 150 degree is the first solution, right? 150 degree is the first solution. Pi means 180 and theta basic angle is 30 degree for this value. So 180 plus 30, that is 210 degree is the next solution. Observe this, 150 degree lies in second quadrant while 210 degree lies in third quadrant. So let's take few more examples. Tan x is 1, which is positive, and tan x is minus 1, which is negative. So tan x is 1 means positive. Tan x is positive in first and third quadrant, means solution lies in first and third quadrant, right? Tan x is positive in first and third quadrant, therefore solution lies in first and third quadrant. Okay, what about this? Tan x is negative. Where is tan negative? Tan x is, or tan theta is negative in second and fourth quadrant, means one of the solution lies in second quadrant while another one lies in fourth quadrant. Reason is quite simple. Tan is negative in second and fourth quadrant. Okay, then what about first quadrant? First quadrant is quite simple. Everyone knows the values by heart. So tell me which value of tan theta gives you 1. So tan of 45 degree is 1. Understand this. So here the first solution is 45 degree and it is from the first quadrant, which is also called the basic angle or the fundamental angle for that value, right? How to enter into the third quadrant? To take entry into third quadrant, use pi plus theta. So pi plus theta is the allied angle, and as we know, pi means 180 while theta is this fundamental angle from the first quadrant is 45 degree, right? So how much it is? Is it 225 degree? So the next solution is 225 degree. So these are the two solutions, first from the first quadrant and third quadrant for tan x equal to 1. Then what about this? Tan is negative in second and fourth quadrant, means solution lies in second and fourth quadrant. So how to enter into the second quadrant? Pi minus theta. Allied angle is pi minus theta. Okay, then how to enter into the fourth quadrant? Understand this. 2 pi minus theta. 2 pi minus theta. And friend, what is theta? Theta is this fundamental angle from the first quadrant. So pi means 180 and theta is this 45 degree. Right? 2 pi means 360 degree and this theta fundamental angle is 45 degree. Please calculate 180 minus 45. How much it is? Is it 135? Right? So the first solution is 135 degree for this equation, means x is 135, while the second one 360 minus 45, how much it is? Is it 315? Correct? So 315 Right? So this is the second solution for this equation. See, 135 degree lies in second quadrant while 315 degree lies in fourth quadrant. So friends, in finding principal solutions, why don't we study cosec, sec and cot? The reason is quite simple in trigonometry, because cosec is a reciprocal of sine, sec is a reciprocal of cos, while cot is a reciprocal of tan. So if you face cosec, sec and cot in principal solution, do one thing, don't solve them, just convert them. Convert this cosec into sine by taking the reciprocal of that value, and now you know how to solve this. Right? If you face a sec in principal solution, convert that into cos by taking the reciprocal of this value. Just take a reciprocal, don't solve sec, solve cos. While in case of cot, convert that cot into tan by taking the reciprocal of that value, and simply you can follow the procedure I told you to find principal solutions. So here I highlighted important points in principal solutions. So what is principal solution? Which lies in 0 to 2 pi or which lies in one rotation. Then to find principal solution, you must know different values of trigonometric ratios and the very important thing, allied angles. Then what is theta? Basic angle from first quadrant for that given value. Understand this theta. And then how to enter into the different quadrants. See, to enter into any quadrant, only use pi and 2 pi. For example, if you want to enter into the second quadrant, use pi minus theta. If you want to enter into the third quadrant, please use pi plus theta. If you want to enter into the fourth quadrant, please use 2 pi minus theta, because pi and 2 pi don't changes the trigonometric ratio. Please use only pi and 2 pi to enter into the different trigonometric quadrants. Why we don't solve cosec, sec and cot in principal solution? The reason is cosec is a reciprocal of sine, sec is a reciprocal of cos, while cot is a reciprocal of tan. Just use it. So I hope friend you enjoyed this video on finding principal solutions. If you really like it, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Also, don't forget to watch these videos on values of trigonometric ratio and allied angles, which links I provided into descriptions.